Okie dokie. I actually have everything set up for once. Hold on just a second though. I now realize. I was looking at a misprinted magic card, and in the process, didn't pay attention to what I was doing on socials. Okay. And here also. Yep. Alright. Cool, cool. So, let's keep going. I don't think we actually have that much more to do. I just entered Yellow World, I think, as I recall. From which direction, I'm not sure. I have abilities that I am trying to remember. I think it's mostly just these. Maybe I slid down and now I have to slide down here further. Don't remember. I seem to recall doing this though. Oh, maybe this is just the checkpoint. Maybe I have already done this, but I stopped at a place that wasn't a checkpoint. That seems more likely. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I remember. Because I remember looking at this and being like, oh, I'm gonna have to... I wonder what makes this light up. Just me being close to it? Seems so. And it doesn't stay lit up. Okay. Got it. I guess these are crystals under me now, not ice, which is why I can't dive down into it. I mean, I guess this is still water. Alright, I see what's happening here. This is kinda nifty. The yellow things themselves aren't always the answer. That's nice. I feel like yellow must be the last color, and we're just kinda bringing together everything that we've learned into more complex puzzles. Okay, can't go that way. Presumably can't go this way either. Oh, this is a waterfall though. I'm just being a dingus, don't mind me. It's kind of weird to be... Hello. In such a dark place after all of this progress that we've made. Like, thematically. It's kind of weird for that to be the case. Oh, I can't even see myself. I will say... I guess I need to figure out where to go. I will say this section, any of these ones with these buildings, strike me as like I have a hard time telling, not whether I've been there, because obviously I haven't, but they look similar, you know, in a way that the rest of the game doesn't. Whoops. So they're very pretty. There's something over here, isn't there? Whoops, there's not. Okay, just kidding. So they look similar in a way that I don't want to say isn't favorable because that's too harsh, but some of them don't look as visually distinct as some of the other areas did. So it kind of gives me the impression that I'm circling back on something when I'm not, you know? Am I just going up again? Looks like it. Oh, we've made another one of these. Kind of forgot we were doing that. Are we gonna, like, make an entire path into the sky and then just walk up it at the end here? Climb this tower and walk up it into transcendence or something? So we've got, like, all of the colors now in this singular image, which is certainly something. Again, I'm assuming it's all the colors. And we're back at our hub place. I mean, I suppose there could still be one more, but I kind of doubt it. Then again, I mean, if my hypothesis is true, we can't really get up to that thing up there yet, so we would presumably need more. So I don't know. But I mean, Yellow World was like 2 seconds long. Oh, could I not make it up here before? Because I didn't have this little floaty jump? Maybe that's true. I don't remember. Yeah, like we've never seen this, right? Alright, so there is more. Hello, who are you? Okay, you don't move in relation to how I move. You just kind of move. Okay. Oh, are we friends now? Oh, I see. Yeah, let's be friends. You guys are butterflies, aren't you? Or are you just gonna light the way some more? These don't need to be released. They should... Oh yeah, they do need to be released. My bad. Okay. I hope I didn't squish him. I think he just left. Ah, yeah, this is just everything so far. All of it kind of united into one thing. I do like how the environment is so seamless in the puzzles. It can be tough sometimes to tell what you can and can't interact with. What are you guys, yellow? Hi. Oh, okay. I get you. Haha. Alright. So it goes away after a little while. So you could still solve it, you would just have to remember. That's fine. I see the butterflies. I want to see what's over here. We'll come back to that in a second. Because one of these ways surely must lead to a secret, and I just need to decide which one. What we got going on over here? Alright, kind of seems like this is the right way to go. So I would like to... Oh, I can't go backwards. Alright, well. Fine, fine. I would have to go back to the hub area in order to do that. That's alright. Hi, fish. Where am I trying to take you guys? Uh-huh. This reminds me of something. Weirdly, I think that it reminds me of Animal Well. Does that make sense? Just this part in particular. Hey Viv, nice to see you. How you doing? Like, I get the impression that we're really close to the end. But there could still be a lot here. Because I don't think there are more colors. I would suspect that there's not more colors. Oops. I'm okay. How is this able? You know, all right enough, I guess. I still feel gross about Husbando and Monster Hunter. Ugh. We both just woke up this morning feeling the same way about it that we did last night. Okay, buddy. What are you gonna show me? Nothing over there, huh? I like that there doesn't have to be any explanation for these guys. Just like, oh yeah, glowing bird bug, uh-huh, you bet, you know? Okay, more stuff over here. Well, see, that's the thing, it's not Steam. If it were Steam, we would have more options. But of course, my account is fine. Okay, I didn't make it. My account is fine because I'm on Steam. But PlayStation, yeah, like... And it sucks even more because I actually kind of think maybe it was my fault. Well, it wasn't my fault. It was Capcom. Let's be clear. But... Oh, how do I do this? Can I dismiss my birdie boy? Because if he goes away, this will disappear. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, so it's one underneath each of these. Gotcha. Okay. I need to navigate this without him. Okay, can you come sit down here again, buddy? I don't know if I can tell him to do that. Go back here, okay? No. But yeah, so it's Capcom's fault. Because this is what happened. And it is just so... not... It was nonsensical. I need to figure out a way to make this birdie man go away. Oh. Okay, I can just tell him to go away. Oh, but I literally can't use it if I don't have him? Okay. So, we loaded up the game. And it said, save data can't be found. You need to finish the update. And we're like, okay. So we keep downloading the update. And then it popped up on screen and said, initialize save data. We're like, oh, okay, well, seems like the update's done and it has found the save data. So yes, initialize save data. And then it was gone. Apparently initialize save data meant, would you like to start from the beginning and overwrite everything you've ever had? And it's like, in what world is that what we meant? You know? Yeah, I can't get in here with Mr. Buggy. Wait a minute. I have another idea. So, but the reason that I say it's kind of my fault is as soon as it said initialize save data, I was like, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna go turn off syncing with the cloud so that it doesn't overwrite the cloud. And then I clicked on the wrong thing in order to turn that off, and I think in doing that I made it sync and overwrote what was there. Okay, what happens if I do this? Yeah. Alright, we figured it out. So, was it, like, originally my fault? No. But I think that it was my fault that we couldn't do anything about it. Like, I think the save might have been fine for, like, a few more minutes if I hadn't done that, and maybe that would have been enough time to recover it. But, I mean, let's be real. Hindsight is 2020. Would anything have actually happened that way, right? Because, you know, it's just as likely that we might have chosen to close the game or do whatever, and that would have also overwritten it. Like, I don't know. It sucks. I mean, I don't blame him for just being like, no, I don't even want to think about this game. You know? He worked so hard on his character. It was like the most I've ever seen him invested in Monster Hunter. So I feel really bad, you know? Where am I taking you, little guys? There's a light thing here. What does this do for me? Nothing. Okay. So yeah, it does kind of suck in the sense that, like... Oh, we could totally make that. Maybe. Like, maybe I ruined our one chance to fix it, you know? Or maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Maybe as soon as I went into the save data manager and it visualized the fact that it was Monster Hunter, it just updated right then. And I just thought that I did it and made it update, you know? There's no way to know. But he worked so hard, he was so excited, and then just to have the wind taken out of his sails like that, you know? I feel so bad for him. And of course, I still have my save. So I think probably what's gonna happen— whoa! is that... Where am I going? Oh, I'm like upside down! What's probably gonna happen is that we're not gonna play... Can't go this way. Wait, can I? No, okay, I can't just make the gravity change. But I do see that there's butterflies there. Probably what's gonna happen is we're not gonna play until after they've already released, like, G rank and stuff. Or master rank, or whatever they call it now. And, hey JK, nice to see you. And then hopefully that'll be like a year from now. And he won't be as upset about it, you know? And, to be clear, he's not upset at me. You know? You initialize the save? Well, that's what it sounded like we were supposed to do. Initializing the save is, do you want to start the save? And it's like, yeah, I want to start the save that is my save on my console. Yes! Oh, I guess I can just make this. And I even looked it up online beforehand. I was like, okay, I've never seen this message before. Let me just look Monster Hunter Wilds initialize save. And I didn't see anything. Because in both of our minds... Oh, I see. In both of our minds... It said, we can't find your save data. Please finish the update. And so we updated. And then it was like, initialize save data? Oh, you finished the update. Now you have my save data. Yeah. As opposed to no, which to us meant no, don't use my save data. Just start over. Right? So we interpret it, I guess, to be the opposite meaning. But even still, I'm grumpy about this, can you tell? Even still, there are 3 save slots in Monster Hunter. Why, if you told it, I guess, to start over, would it overwrite what you had? Put it in a new slot. You know? Did you expect me to have the forethought to start my very first Monster Hunter save in the 2nd slot in case it wanted to overwrite the first one? Like... That's just nonsense. Always start in slot 34. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna start in the very bottom slot. The one you can't even see because you have to scroll down for 5 minutes. So, I don't know. At best, it was extremely poorly designed. And why would I... Oh, no, I want this. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't I want this? How does one get that, though? So yeah, at best it was poorly designed. But I don't know, maybe I made it worse. I don't know. So mostly we're just gonna try not to think about it, you know? We just wanted to do the event quest that was ending. No! Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. Hey! Yeah. Whoops. Oh god. I've gone places. I mean, I can't make that jump, so I guess I'm just gonna go over here. I only have one boy. Please give other boy. Whoops. Who builds staircases like this? Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. JK, initialize means to revert everything back to default, or like take it to its first state. But it also just means to set something so that it's ready to start. You know, so I feel like if someone like me, who is a professional writer, was confused, and my husband is a lawyer, was confused about what that meant, they should probably choose a different word. Like, revert save data, or would you like to start a new save file? Any of those things. Because like I said, in our minds, it was, would you like to start the save file? Yes. Instead of, would you like to start the save file? No, which would start you over. Right? Like, if you initialize a computer, you just turn it on. You start it. So... that's why I mean, like, at best, it was still poorly designed, right? Like, they had to expect that players were going to make that mistake. So why would you word it like that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hey, Dragon Sage. Nice to see ya. How you doing? Yeah, it just means start. Yeah. So why would I say no to starting my save data when I want to start the game? Especially when it just said, we can't access your save data, please wait for it to update, and then it updated. So we're like, oh, okay, now it's accessing our save data. It was like a double whammy, you know? Like, oh, it fixed it, so... have I? I have not been here. Uh-oh. I can't make this. Okay. At least I think I can't. I don't know. Basically, the whole situation is just really stupid and frustrating. It's probably a translation hiccup, but... oh, I didn't see this was here. Okay, where am I going now? All the way down here, okay. So yeah, it's, I don't know. It's really frustrating and I feel bad for Husbando, but... I think Husbando kind of in his own way also feels bad, because he absolutely doesn't want to play right now. Which is completely fair. He'd be starting from zero, trying to recreate a character that he really, really loved, in order to play with me. But I think he also knows that, like, I really want to play, you know? And so, by him not wanting to play, he's like... depriving me of playing with him, and I think that probably also makes him feel bad. It's just, it feels gross, you know? Alright, I got my little boy here. So yeah, that's basically it, Viv. Like, I think that probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna wait for G rank to come out, and that's probably gonna be like a year from now or something. End of the year, whatever. And then we'll just pretend that the first playthrough didn't happen. We'll just start over together. And there'll be all these new monsters that we've never fought. The meta is certain to have changed by then, so the build that he had and everything doesn't matter. You know. I do be singing. I have sing-sanged. And I have changed things to pink. Does this assist me in some way? So yeah, basically for now, we're not really gonna bring it up again, you know? It's like, okay, we'll get back to Baldur's Gate. Because we've been playing Baldur's Gate, we've been going back to get some of the trophies. This is just where I was before. Was I supposed to make progress right where I was? I can't sing song when I'm in the water. Okay. Ah, my friend recently lost his Baldur's Gate save data. It hurts. Ah. Well, and you know, not to keep getting back on this train, but what really is just like salt in the wound, this is why I stopped playing Monster Hunter World, because my save data got lost. It got corrupted. So it's like, really? You bastards? Twice in a row? You know? Ah, it synced his corrupted save over. Good one. How many hours? Baldur's Gate honestly is kind of even more catastrophic because number one, it's hard to make the same choices twice in a row, and number two, I think our first playthrough of Baldur's Gate was like 160 hours. So that is much more than the 83 that Husbando just lost. Okay, so I can sing. But I'm not sure what this does for me, if I'm being honest. Can I sing these plants open? I can! That might have happened over there and I just didn't notice it happening. Oh, sorry, birds. So yeah, that super sucks about Baldur's Gate. That's worse than mine for sure. But we've been going back through just to get trophies. We basically have this playthrough and one more left. There's some trophies for being just an absolute asshole. So we're saving those for next playthrough, which is also going to be honor mode. And then we're just picking up like... Hi guys, I don't have nearly enough of these things. I have 2 and I need 6? Okay, well, hang on then. But yeah, we just picked up like... There's a trophy for making 100 gold by playing music and... You know. Things like that, so... Just little stuff we hadn't done before. I love shenanigans in games like Baldur's Gate or Divinity. Divinity 2 Original Sin holds a very special place in our heart. And if you've ever played Divinity... Oh, can I sing to this one? Yeah. Oh, waterfall. Okay. This is a huge place thanks to all of our movement abilities. But if anybody's ever played Divinity 2, Jahan? Is that his name? He's like a monster hunter guy. And he's super, super powerful. We were playing Honor Mode, which is the one where if you die, your whole save is just wiped immediately. And you have to start over. And we were like, okay, well, Jahan is worth like 1,000,000 experience. So we need to kill him. But he's like impossible. So what do? And so we painstakingly, over the course of like an hour, found every single enemy in probably a 10-minute walking radius of him. Brought them next to him, because he was our friend at that point, so he wasn't like aggroed. Brought all those enemies to him, one by one, painstakingly killed them at his feet. And then after like an hour and a half of work, waited until he walked right on top of them and then used corpse explosion. The game took a solid like 20 seconds to just slowly cycle through all the numbers because it was so hung up on the massive amount of particle effects and numbers that it just like couldn't. He died. Safe to say. But that remains like one of our fondest memories because it was just absolutely goofy. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. Because I had time. Like I said, the entire screen was just frozen for like 20 seconds, so... Oh, I missed. I wasn't quite fast enough. So I had time to pull out my camera and be like, hey, look at all this. So yeah, I love stuff like that. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to the Be a Jerk playthrough of Baldur's Gate. Because we played through so much of the content at this point that, like, the only things we haven't really seen are what happens when you're a jerk to everybody. And those games really lend themselves to being creative, too. How many boys? I got 3 boys following me. I need 3 more boys, I believe. Am I, like, floating gently because I'm so high I'm in space? For some of those up there? Oh, I guess I could also be, like, singing all of these. I don't think that these ones necessarily matter, but... I wonder if there's a trophy for, like, opening all of these. Alright, clearly you guys do something. What do you do? Okay, you're a platform. Gotcha. What a way to do puzzles. Okay, hold on. Oh, hi. Not what I intended, but... That's not actually quite enough to light them up if you can't fully light them up. That's not a jump I can make. I guess I can go over here, though. Or date and break up with everyone. Can I don't know. Maybe I can make this jump. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. To reach this? Yeah. And maybe this? Yes. I was really disappointed though, in my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate because, I'm stingy, right? You all know that about me. So, of course, that stinginess manifested... Where am I? I'm going over here, right? Manifested as I don't want to take long rests, right? So, I didn't realize that so much of the like friendship content is gated behind long rests because we didn't look up anything about the game. Hey buddy, mean, I guess I'm going over here. Yeah. So I was like really trying to be friends with Astarion, but we didn't long rest enough in Act 1. So even though we were really good friends, I had just apparently missed the opportunity to do some of his interactions, and so that meant that he never gave me a hug. Made me very sad. I really liked Shadowheart more before she started being nice. Husbando plays Shadowheart every time. And next time when we do the Dark Urge and just are a jerk to everybody, he's really looking forward to just being an absolute jerk with her 100% of the time. Playing Monster Hunter World was my first Monster Hunter. Played for 20 hours and I'm at HR 7. I don't really remember much about, well, World in general, honestly. I remember that the threat was some, like, big stompy boy or something. I don't super remember. $1,500 hours. Again, see, like I was into World, and then I lost my save data. In that case, because it corrupted. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, I'm not starting over. So... okay, this is what we've already done now. Let me just, I guess, confirm that I'm not mistaking. I think we still need more boys. 99% sure we still need more boys. But I guess let's check. Because presumably they'll just be on the other side here. 1? Nope, 2 more. 2 more. Yep. 6 boys. Yeah, I volunteered to bring Husbando's character back up to where it was. Like, I have pictures of what he looked like and what armor he was wearing. And then it's just a matter of I literally just have to go through and just re-get some of the stuff that he got. And I know that I have plenty of... Hello. You're a secret. How do I get to you? I have plenty of friends who would help me just absolutely blitz the rank grind if I needed to. To just, like, carry him, you know? Okay, not that. Okay, well, there's some stuff to sing here. Oops, I lost my boys. Everybody's a boy, you know? Everybody has to be a boy. Where can I stand to sing to you? Oh, well, there's a, yeah, there's an actual boy, a little star man, in there. So clearly I can't just walk over to him. There must be something else I have to do. And it's probably tied to this because I didn't have this ability before. So what am I overlooking? Yeah, like, it would be really nice, you know, to just be able to have Husbando come home one day and be like, surprise! Here's your character and everything the way it was. But, I mean, it took us 83 hours to get there, you know, so... And it's not gonna take that long next time. Because number 1, I'm gonna skip the story. And number 2, I can't go this way. What am I can't sing when I'm in or out of the water if I'm not sitting. These jumpers are here for a reason. To get me up here. Am I missing something obvious? There's nothing I can sing here. But yeah, we would skip the story and like, honestly, a lot of the weapons, too, because he ended up only using, like, 3 weapons. Can I go down here? Can't go down there. Why would I ever want to leave the water to stand here? It's brain time over here, okay? I can't get myself down in there. Can't go through any of this. Getting there doesn't help me. Like, there has to be like butterflies or something here to allow me to jump, because I can see stairs up there. I feel foolish. Wait. No, okay, that's literally just the edge of this. I can't jump on that. Gotcha. Oh, I feel truly baffled. Can't go this way. And also there's nothing over there. Hold on. Fishies. Fishy butterfly guys, come with me for a second. Can we get anywhere up here? Not without that, which means I have to be up at the top. Okay. That's fine. Now, if I go all the way over here, let me just take a look real quick. I can come from that direction, but can't go from that direction here because I hit a wall. Alright, so exploring further in this direction seems pointless. I will need to go somewhere else. However, I unlocked these things with my sing-song. So why would these be pointless? That is not typically how these things work. So, I am missing something obvious. Because I want to get to those stairs. Which makes me feel like there should be butterflies down below me. And to be clear, I can't take these butterflies with me. At least to my knowledge. Are there like super secret butterflies right here? That I could release? No. What's that circle? It's a collectible. I would love to get that also. But yeah, like as soon as I come out of the water like that, those jumpy guys disappear, so... Maybe I'm looking at this somehow the wrong way. And there's some other puzzle I should solve first. Like this one. What are you guys doing up here? Maybe solving this one will help me get to the next one. Because I'm gonna be honest, didn't see these at first. Alright, so now I'm up here. What has this done for me? I mean, I can see the tree. That's correct, thanks. Is that just to help me get to the tree from this side? Okay, that did nothing for me. It has to be connected to this. Because I can go here. And this is not inverted gravity, so I can't just stand on the top of that building. Yeah, this circle, I'm assuming is what you meant, is a collectible. I don't know how I would get inside there. Unless we could get rid of the lights, I think. Which would cause this to disappear. Have you sung to the circle? Oh, thank you, Cheville. It's not a collectible after all. I was fundamentally misunderstanding. Thank you, I would have been here forever. Also, hi! I must have missed that that was a mechanic when I first unlocked this power. Hey guy. Come here. Tippy tap. Hello, how you? I have been speaking at great length about my my frustration with last night's save data debacle. It still just makes me feel so gross. But whatever, we'll play other games. I guess Silk Song's coming out, so we'll play that. What we got going on around here? Just do anything for me? Okay, there's a thing up there. Sure. For sure. Anything in this neck of the woods? Can't. Okay, can't go through those. Gotcha. Oh, it's a gravity thing. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I think that... Because we were excited about Wilds. Will that actually open more if I sing more? No. It just happens when it happens? Okay. We were excited about Wilds, and... Other than that, it was just like if Silk Song was gonna come out this year. And... I can't reach this, can I? Hi, Buggy. You have departed me. Yeah, Silk Song and Borderlands, but honestly, I suspect that Borderlands is not going to be anything along the lines of what we actually want it to be, so... Oh, I see it's a little bit higher on this side. I'm doing a brain here for a second. That one's wider. There's no reason I should need to be on this one again, right? The shorter one. Except as a means to get back up here. Oh, but then I jumped too far. Okay, let me let me think about it again. Hey Luigi, nice to see you. How you doing? No, Borderlands 4. It's supposed to come out in like September or something. Just had to control my jump a little better. But I mean, I think in the same way that Monster Hunter is never gonna be Monster Hunter 4U again, or Monster Hunter 4, Borderlands is never gonna be Borderlands 2 again. You know? Okay. Gotta look at how many children I have. Hey guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I have enough. I think I have 6. That already came out and I think was bad. Yeah. I mean, the casting was really just not... It wasn't good. What do you mean that, who was it, Kate Blanchett or whoever as Lilith wasn't the right choice? Are you sure? It was, wasn't it? It was Kate Blanchett as Lilith? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've seen stuff from Borderlands 4, from the trailers. Because that kind of thing, I don't really care so much about spoilers. Oh, hey, we're here again. And I've noticed, I always play snipers in games where there is a sniper rifle. And I noticed that in the trailer, I saw one sniper rifle. Hey Hanzo, nice to see ya. How you doing? I saw one singular sniper rifle. Oh, how long have my captions not been working? I wasn't paying attention. I saw one singular sniper rifle and it fired like an SMG. If I wanted to have a SMIG, I would find a SMIG. So, not holding out hope that my playstyle is going to be in any way viable. And there doesn't appear to be a sniper character either, so... Working from home, well enjoy! Oh, we flipped the script. Whee! Oh, yeah. And this is what we just saw that I was like, oh, are we just gonna climb into the sky? And now we've connected our entire constellation that we've been making for the entire game. We built the first piece of it last. Now I just have to remember how to get up there. Looks like it's just gonna be this. I like that these things were like hiding in plain sight the entire time. A nice little thing. Whoops. It is a very pretty game. I'm not playing it very well. There we go. Yeah, the puzzles are really, really creative. That's certainly this game's strongest suit, I would say. Oh, it's my friend! By my friend, I mean my enemy, but he's cute, come on. Hey, buddy. That animation with the curling stuff, I tell you, that's just... Somebody on their team was like, this is the animation that I do. I do curly things. Down we go, once again. They show up in the credits under curly things. Yeah, one person, you know, soundtrack. One person for, like, story design. Separate person. Curly things. That's their attribution. I can swim, but I can't swim fast. It's just me. Yeah, it really did maintain its kind of Ghibli feeling throughout. That was a very no-face kind of deal. We can swim through the dark, it's fine. Hello. I like that you could still see the color of my hair, though. Like, it wasn't like ink, you know, it didn't just turn me all black. But the camera zoomed in this far. I feel like I can really move really far. Not used to it being this close. So surely, at the end, we're gonna just explode the color back out, right? Oops. Let me through! Oh, wait a second, wait a second. What if I do this? Ah, thought I could smash it. Oh yeah, that's right, I started. This is how I started. Isn't it? Have you eaten today? And if yes, what? I ate 2 extremely burnt on accident confetti cupcake Pop-Tarts. Because they were underdone last time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust the toaster to just take care of it. And oh, it took care of it. Too much. Literally putting oneself back together, right? The trust the toaster approach, it was too bold. It didn't pay off. Never trust the toaster. I am a whole person again. But what's important is that I'm a whole person, but still with cracks, right? Yeah, got scars. You can't just put it back together perfectly. The juxtaposition, I think I said this in either the very first world, you know, color, or the one after that. The juxtaposition between watercolor and like really sharp, symmetrical lines like those circles is such a strong part of this game's visual identity. It really makes it stand out. I must continue my journey. I never learned what the turtle was. There was a little turtle friend painted on the wall. I think maybe he was just another marker of how many collectibles I had. Like, there was a section that had a turtle, so I'm assuming... Did I miss collectibles from that section? But he was very cute. Oh, we're going. Let's better keep going because I can't see anymore. Title? Or yeah, credits? Yep. Nomada Studio, which, as I recall, is located in Mexico? Nomada Studio. Oh, they're in Barcelona. I thought it was the wrong kind of Spanish. My bad. To be clear, I meant Spanish is in the language. I thought that the title was in the wrong kind of Spanish. Obviously, Spanish is Spain. So, obviously they made this. They have also made Neva, or maybe Neva, which I ordered the physical copy of. So, my plan is to just go into that next Thursday. Same people, maybe kind of same vibe. It's like a girl and like a little wolf cub who are like going through the world and trying to get rid of blight, but in what I'm sure is a very artistic and self-reflective way, and not so much an action game kind of way, right? So yeah, I think we're doing Neva next. Because it should be here, I think it ships tomorrow, which means it should be here probably by like Monday at the latest. I gotta look for the guy. I gotta look for the curly things guy. Published by Devolver Digital. Fork Parker. I suppose. I've never known anybody named Fork, but I love looking at people's names in credits. Because some of them are pretty names that I've never heard of before. Game nuts. Yeah, I should look at the speedrun for this, since, as we talked about before, it's just like super optimized movement. I think it'd be really interesting to see people who... It's always fun for puzzle games to see people who, like, really know the puzzles and how they just blitz through it. So that kind of thing is always fun. Sometimes you just gotta be named Fork. If that is the essence of who you are, then Fork it is. Software use Unity, and the Montserrat font. Only, apparently. So does that mean, I didn't notice because I wasn't super closely reading, does that mean that the soundtrack is actually performed? I didn't immediately notice any, just like, you know, digital soundtrack tool. More of a spatula, I would say. So we just go back to the title screen. Yay! Finish the game. Oh, you can... Love that. Love when you can load chapters in a game. Makes me really happy. Anything that makes replay easier is very much appreciated. Yeah, so that's nice. You can just... You're just here again. Love it. Great job. Why, thank you. I would still be stuck at that first singing puzzle if Cheville hadn't helped me. It would have been helpful, I think, to have had one of those circles be introduced sooner than that. Because I thought that the circle was a collectible because it was in a very difficult to access looking place. So it never occurred to me that I could sing to it. And for whatever reason, it probably showed me that as soon as I got the ability, but I was still parsing like what the ability was that I didn't see it. So I think that was probably the only thing that happened that I truly I couldn't figure out what to do. But I really like the puzzles in this game. If you like puzzles, you like puzzle games, this game has very creative takes on... I don't even want to call them basic platforming puzzles because they're richer than that, you know? But let's see. Nobody's really streaming. Does anybody have friends who are streaming? Also, it's Thursday. Let me know if you're going to do anything fun over the weekend while I look around. Liz has only been streaming for 38 minutes. We could go there. Hypno has been streaming for 5 hours. And is on, I think, the final hole of a Wii Sports Golf. So probably not over there. I think he's probably just about done. In which case, that would have been embarrassing. I was gonna type raid in chat and then realized that I was on Liz's stream, and wouldn't that have just been goofy to just put that in her chat? Whoops. So anyway, say hi to Liz when you get over there. Currently just playing retro. That's always what Liz does. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Liz is playing Blueprints. Okay, I'm not gonna watch. Blueprints just came out like a couple days ago, and I'm super, super excited about it. It's another puzzle game. But it's weird. It's kind of like a puzzle roguelike. So if that kind of thing interests you, hang around and see what that's about. But have a wonderful day, everybody. I appreciate you for hanging out. I'll be doing the streaming and get life together thing. You know, a worthwhile endeavor. So say hi to Liz. Have a happy weekend, everybody, and I will see you next week with, I don't know, some kind of speedrun. We'll figure it out. Bye!